And we're back. Once again, we're here. Pig-A-Thon 2023 at the Guinea Pig Sanctuary, 129 Bridge Street, Salisbury, Mass. So listen, before we get into our next little step, I want to talk about one other opportunity. For those of you who are asking how you can get involved, how you can help, we're talking about that all through the day. We're going to talk about volunteer opportunities in a little while. We got a bunch of people here now that have come down, already talking to piggies and looking at adopting. My wife is standing there keeping track of things. We have plenty of opportunities. You're going to hear some people in the background too, which is great. That means we're busy. So come on down and join us. Again, last segment, Haley was here with that sparkle basket. $1 a chance. I mean, that the overall retail value of that basket is well above $1. So you can come on down, spend $1 or $2. You can do it online. Message the Guinea Pig Sanctuary. You can do it through Venmo. We went through the donations. Bandana for a $5 donation, we'll send you a bandana. $10 donation, we'll send you a rainbow bandana. I'll get those back on screen in a little while. $20 donation gets you a really nice tote. You can take that shopping. You can take that with you for an overnight. And if you want, we got those beach towels. $50 donation gets you a great beach towel. They're soft, they're absorbent, and you know, again, any donation you make is tax deductible because the sanctuary is 501c3. Also, if there are business owners out there, if you'd be interested in working with the sanctuary, a volunteer put these together. And these are the little jars that simply go up by your cash register. They go up on your lunch counter. If you have a business and you would be willing to let the sanctuary place one of these for donations, we would love that opportunity to partner with you. You can message the sanctuary and let them know you'd be interested in one of the donation jars at your business, and then they can coordinate getting that down to you. They can coordinate picking it up once it is full. And the beautiful thing is, our volunteer that made these, they even put the QR code right on the side, so if somebody wanted to make a donation, they could just scan it with their phone. These are just great little donation jars. So again, if you own a business and you are interested in doing it. Matter of fact, those of you who are members of VFWs, and those of you who are members of some of the different membership halls, the clubs, maybe you might even be interested in having one of these put up at the bar for those couple of extra coins that are left over after you tip your waiters and waitresses. But we're going to move on from that right now, and we're going to talk to one of our volunteers here. It's my understanding from the volunteers here that this is the resident supermodel. We have Janet here with us today. And Janet, who you got with you? You got...
I have Artie with me. He's one of my favorites. He's probably the most chill dude in here. He's got a lovely Elvis too going on.
Nice.
He's my favorite. I don't know if you can see him. Yeah.
Elvis loves rock and roll. So does Artie. Artie's birthday is December 10th, 2020. Gee, Artie, my wife and I, our wedding anniversary is December 8th. So,
wow.
You know, we share a little something there in December. And it looks like, oh, man.
Yeah, he's been returned.
So Artie had been adopted, but unfortunately Artie's back with us because I guess people weren't ready to have a rock and roll and guinea pig.
Right.
All right, see, he's singing. I don't know if you can hear him right now, but he's singing next to us. But Janet's going to talk to us with Artie about if you were interested in adopting the sanctuary, how we go through that process. So if I came down and I saw Artie and I said, I want Artie to go home with me and hang out and listen to Elvis records, what do we do? What's the first step?
Well, the first step is I'm going to ask you a few questions to see what your situation is. Our priority, obviously, is to make sure these little guys are taken care of, guys and girls. So I was actually, one of the most common reasons for people to return them is allergies.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes moms come down with kids without the dad and vice versa. And so I would ask anybody in your family have any kind of allergies. If it's like a regular seasonal allergy or something, there is a chance that you might be allergic to either the guinea pig or the hay.
Now, it's my understanding that, you know, with those allergies, it's more often than not the hay than the piggies. You know, because I know the piggies are actually one of the better pets to have for people who do have allergies to pet danders and such like this. That sometimes a guinea pig actually is the magic trick to having a pet and not having an allergy.
Right. But like you said, sometimes it's just the hay, and you can switch up hays.
Okay, because I know they have orchard grass and other things as well.
They have hay blends, they have Timothy hay, you know, so you can switch up the hay and sometimes the bedding. We want to make sure you use the paper bedding and not
Okay.
wood chips.
Okay.
But then I'd ask, what kind of other pets do you have in the home?
Okay.
That's important. If you've got some young dogs or cats, and you haven't had any other pets, that might be a concern you need to think about.
Or in my wife's case, her pet is me, so that would be the other pet that she has in the house.
Right.
That she has to take care of and make sure I don't get out into traffic.
There you go.
And things like that. Okay, all right, so that's good. So we want to make sure that that's a plus.
Yep, and then how many children you have in the house? Are they older, younger? The younger ones, if you're going to have a pet like this, you need to make sure that they're taught to be gentle with them, because kids don't know their own strengths sometimes.
That's true. That's true.
And then, do you have other guinea pigs already? And are you adding one of these to a herd that they need to be bonded?
Mm-hmm. And you, everyone here can help you with that bonding process. Talk you through it. What steps you need to take.
Absolutely.
Because you want to see them be successful and not come home or come back here.
Exactly.
Right?
We actually send you home with a folder that has information on bonding and piggy care and how to find a vet. And, yeah, so we help you everybody along the way. And if they do have a guinea pig already, it's important to bring it in when you're going to come and find another partner for them.
Oh, all right. So you are okay with somebody bringing their guinea pig in?
Absolutely. We'd rather have you do that so we can make sure they get along.
Okay.
We'll know right away when we put them together if they're not going to.
All right.
And then that would be a key that you need to find a different piggy.
So, of course, everybody right now is going bananas for Taylor Swift. So, Artie, being an Elvis fan, are you all right with some Taylor Swift?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it looks like he is. All right. So you bring that pig, you bring your piggy in if you have one, and we find out whether or not that's a match.
Yep.
So then, if we've kind of checked off all those boxes, what's that next step for adopting a piggy?
It's simple enough. We just have you fill out some paperwork.
Okay.
It looks like that.
All right.
Hold that up.
Oh, look, it's one page.
Yep, just simple.
One page. Even I can do this. I can. Yeah. I mean, this is straightforward here.
Yeah. So basically, we want to make sure that you promise to feed, love, and care for the guinea pig, and if they can't take care of him or her anymore, they bring them back.
Okay. All right.
And if they're going to run into any kind of medical issues, that you're going to take care of that and bring them to the vet when appropriate.
Okay. I like this too because even in this agreement, you mentioned here, as people are signing off, they're saying, yes, I will not use any type of wooden bedding.
Yes.
That you'll use, paper bedding like Carefresh, Katie, fleece, towels, liners. So what I like is that not only are you giving them this and they're agreeing to it, but they're taking this home and they have that as a reminder
They do.
with regard to what bedding is best for the pigs.
Yeah.
And I think that's fabulous. I know that one of our first guinea pigs that we got was from a pet shop, and we didn't get half of this. It was like, oh, this is the guinea pig. You think this one's cute? Fantastic. This is how much it costs. Thanks for coming in. And then we were stuck going, oh, what's next? So,
Right.
You've really got a lot of stuff here.
We do, and so we have a page on in relation to that, what we don't allow.
Oh, okay.
So, there's some, everybody gets excited about buying toys for their new guinea pig,
Yeah.
but some of those toys can really hurt them or kill them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The exercise balls and the wheels.
Yeah, so that's not for guinea pigs.
Yeah.
That might be for hamsters, but it's not for guinea pigs because it can damage their spine.
Right.
They can't bend backwards like some other kind of animals.
Hamsters really are the stuntmen in the pet world. Guinea pigs, not so much.
Are you? He doesn't like that statement.
And yeah, I've seen these for guinea pigs. And just because stuff is in a pet shop labeled for guinea pigs doesn't necessarily mean it's
not.
It's right. Because I know I've seen harnesses and leashes sold for guinea pigs, but I know that's not good for them.
Yeah, no, that is not good for them.
It's not healthy. It'll hurt them. And I know a little later I want to talk to somebody too about this, the tank out front there, the tank of lies.
Yeah.
And that addresses some of these common misconceptions when you see balls and wheels that are being sold specifically for guinea pigs. It's not for them.
Exactly. And we do have a video that goes along with that tank of lies that is on our website and our Facebook that people can watch.
That's right. That's right. So although you're watching the live feed right now here on the Facebook page, please also know that if you haven't in the past, because obviously you like the page, or else you wouldn't be watching. They do have the files, different video files, so you can go back and not only see this stuff, but you can see some of the other files that are there, and there is that tank of lies that we will talk about. but we're just going to touch on it briefly. There's a great video about some of the different things that we've just talked about here. One of the other big ones that is in there that I like to point out all the time is the hay bales.
Yeah.
You know, people think they need those hay bales for the piggies,
Yeah.
and that's not true. And the pigs can get their paws cut in there, get their heads cut in there. You know, see, look, even Artie's like, hay bale? We don't what? We don't want one of those. We don't want one of those things. I mean, a big bale of hay, you're all right with. Right?
Oh yeah, he'd jump right in there.
Go right down in the middle and disappear. Yeah, see, hay bale. But that's something that get hurt. Even those little balls that you put hay in.
Yes.
And pigs just love to wallow in the hay and burrow, and that's where they feel safe.
They like to hide there. They feel secure.
Now,
so if you don't like the hay all over the cage, you can just make it so that it's in a part of the cage only.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You
I've
know,
seen
or make
people
a
do
little nest in a little box for them.
Yeah, yeah. So this is great. I mean, and part of this adoption packet, it's, you know, feeding suggestions, vitamin C, bedding, cage cleaning, water bottles, piggy cleaning, how to prevent hay mites, you know, because that is something that can happen from time to time depending where you get your hay.
Yep.
It's exclusive to guinea pigs, and it's not something that humans get or other animals get. It's rare, but it does happen. And I love that you address, even though it's rare, it is something that's there and nothing to be concerned with.
Right.
You know, this is really a comprehensive list to get you started. And I also know that in this packet, you've got the business cards,
Yep.
how to reach out. You have, and what I love here is you're totally transparent. You actually have the vet listed here with their card, and you know who works with the sanctuary. So if somebody really was worried, they can reach out to the vet themselves and say, "Hey, I just got this guinea pig at the sanctuary. What do you think?"
Yep.
And the vet's going to say, "Yeah, well, yeah, we're right there for you."
Yeah, we do if they're returned or they're abandoned, we do a medical intake. Our nurse will check them out, make sure they're good to go before we even adopt them out at all.
And that's
if
Nurse
they
Jackie.
do have health, yeah, that's Nurse Jackie. And if they do have any health issues, we're right up front about it. We want to make sure that they're going to be taken care of, so we would tell them everything they need to do.
Well, yeah, because you also have some hospice piggies here that are, you know, end-of-life care that need some special treatment and such. And some of your volunteers do that, but there are some people out there as well that will come in and instead of adopting that little cute baby guinea pig that fits in your hand, they're looking to give some extra love to those, you know, little furry potatoes
that are ready
that
to
are
go over the rainbow, but that need somebody there and give them a little love and make them happy before they go.
Yeah, and some of these pigs who, you know, that you have here that have been dumped and thrown away, you know, that little bit of love means, you know, just so much of a difference. None of us like to be alone.
Everything, no.
You know, including pigs. And they've got great little personalities. I mean, Artie here, he's hanging out, he's checking things out, seeing what's going on, watching the people. He's like, hey, we got a party going on. Somebody get Elvis on the track. So if somebody wanted to foster instead of adopt, is that a little bit different process?
A little bit different process. Kim would be, our director would be the ones that handle any kind of foster situation.
So they can reach out to Kim, they can call and leave a message, but it's usually best to email the sanctuary.
Yes, and it's very similar to adoption. So it's almost the same questions, same agreement. Usually on our foster, hi buddy, it's really not much different.
Okay.
It's almost the same agreement, same questions, same,
Okay. Just a little bit more hands-on with the sanctuary with regard to if there's issues and problems and things to that regard.
Yeah.
A little bit more support if you weren't sure about owning a guinea pig.
Exactly.
Then fostering might be a great start. Because
Perfect start.
if you're not sure, it's a great way to find out if you have an allergy.
Yes.
And then they're still safe and you're supporting them, and then that could turn into a permanent
adoption.
forever home.
And it will after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, well, I mean, they get in your heart. And
They do.
These little ones just take up such a huge piece of your heart.
Yeah, and Artie's got mine.
Yeah.
He's my bud.
I know. So we'll have to keep an eye on Artie, see if he doesn't try to climb into Janet's car before, go. So.
Oh, I got 2 cats at home. That's why I volunteer here.
So Artie is available for adoption, and is there any kind of a rehoming or adoption fee?
Yes. So, well, it depends. If it's a therapeutic pig and it's going out like that, the rules are a little different.
Okay.
But for a regular adoption, usually it would be $30 for one, and then $50 for 2. But the key to remember there is we don't generally, because they're so social, we don't generally adopt out a single one unless they're what we call socially aggressive, which means they're just not going to get along with anybody else. They're not going to bond. In that case, we would adopt one, but otherwise we would try and adopt either a bonded pair already,
Okay.
or they can pick different guinea pigs on. We have a little mix and match on our labels in there.
Okay.
And then again, we go through and put them together, see if they're going to get along, and if they do, we'll coach them through the body.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And I know the therapeutic guinea pig aspect I love. You know, we were talking with Ange in the store, talking about, you know, how the village here and the sanctuary is so concerned with everyone, and including everyone. And I love this. I'm reading a little bit here about therapeutic guinea pigs. They're the perfect friend for any person who can't have a traditional dog or cat for emotional support.
Yes.
Because a lot of people do have dogs and cats. They're that,
Right.
you know, that unconditional love.
Yeah.
But guinea pigs are so capable of that unconditional love as well.
Oh my gosh, so much.
You know,
So much.
so when having trouble focusing or feeling anxious, you know, we use those code words. It's time to brush the guinea pig, which means it's time to sit down and hold your piggy or brush their hair. And it helps calm that person. So the Guinea Pig Sanctuary has an emotional support program, providing guinea pigs to people who are struggling and need ability to love and be loved. So this is a great program that they can find out more about as well.
Absolutely.
And again, emailing the sanctuary or sending a message through Facebook is always the best.
to start.
Because it's hard to get to the phone here. I know just today, with all the volunteers, the people who are here, you just can't get to the phone.
Yeah.
Artie's saying, I'll answer it as
Yeah.
long as I'm paid in peppers. So, you know, there's a lot of different options here. Janet, thank you. I appreciate you and Artie talking to us a little bit about that process.
We liked it, huh, Artie?
And so Artie's available along with so many more we're going to show you. So if you want to do some adoption, come on down. If you want to explore foster, you want to explore therapeutic pigs, email them, send a message over Facebook. They will get back to you. Just please be patient. That's the one thing I will say. There are so many pigs here and only so many volunteers and so many hours in the day. So please, if they don't get back to you right away, don't get discouraged. They will get back to everyone. They do. I promise you that. Just please be a little patient. And don't worry. That pig's going to be here when you're ready to come down here and get someone. Or I don't know. Artie might be going home today. We'll see. I don't know. A couple of cats might be getting evicted. I don't know. But so, Janet, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we're going to bring a few more pigs in here real quick before we get ready to take our next break. So, Artie, thank you.
Say bye, Artie.
Say goodbye. Say bring more Elvis, bring more peppers. Right? We'll get you an
His
Elvis
favorite
shirt.
dandelion greens.
Oh, dandelion greens.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, some got dropped off this morning.
Oh, nice. I'll
So,
go find
Artie, there's some in there. Sniff them out, buddy. A big handful came in the back.
it. Nice.
All right? All right,
you.
awesome. Thank you so much.
Bye.
There's Artie. Come on down, meet Artie. Bring your best Elvis t-shirt. I'm sure he'll be happy to check it out. Thank you so much. I'm going to keep this for now so we can
Sure.
talk a little bit more about it. And I'm going to give you Artie's card so he can
Alrighty.
take that back home with him. All right, just watch yourself as you get up there.
Thank you.
Stand right up. We'll move that
Bye.
table a little bit. Artie, thank you. All right, so Artie's going to go throw on the greatest hits album for Elvis, and we're going to bring in our next little guy here, Snowier. Oh my goodness, Snowier. Hello. Whoa. Okay. All right. I know it's a little overwhelming. We got some peppers here if you want them. So Snowier is 1 year old. Was born September 9th. Now that's interesting because a little while ago, who did we have out here that was born September 7th? I think was that Boise that was September 7th or Blaine? I'm not sure. But we've got Snowier here, born September 9th. He's been here at the sanctuary for 5 months. He's a little boy. Hello. Hi. Well, now obviously Snowier likes to snuggle. He snuggled right into me right now. So it turns out Snowier is a huge Taylor Swift fan. Apparently, you put Taylor Swift on and Snowier will do a little popcorning. So, you know, I guess if you're going to be a Taylor Swift fan, that must also mean you're a Travis Kelce fan because that's the new thing. I don't even. Do you know what they're calling the shipped couple? I don't know. Okay, you just want carrots. I get it. All right. So conveniently enough, not a fan of John Mayer. So if you're a Swiftie looking for a really Swift partner to hang out with, Snowier might very be your buddy. And we just talked about adoptions. And Snowier, let me see here. I got Snowier's tag. Snowier is available for the mix and match option. So Snowier can be bonded with either a pig if you already have one, or can be bonded with one of the other pigs here. So maybe Artie and Snowier can get together and have an Elvis Swift party. I don't know. But that is Snowier. Snowier, you're going to say hi real quick? Look up at the camera one more time? Okay, well, we can't show in your card. We need that for later. All right, come here. I know. All right, don't worry. I'll send the pepper with you, okay? Here we go. There's Snowier. And there's Snowier's pepper. All right. So, who we got next coming up? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello. Well, hello. So, hi. Here we go. There's a pepper. And this is Panda. Panda is a year old. Okay. Panda was born February 14th, 2022. Valentine's baby. Right. Panda's a Valentine's baby. Panda is an Abyssinian because he's got this really cool hairstyle going on. Right? Hey, Panda. All right. Big fan of Valentine's Day. Loves it if you carve little pepper hearts. Big fan of that. Not so much Easter. I don't know why. I think he thinks the bunnies are getting all the attention. You know what? Let's be honest. The fuzzies here are just as cute as bunnies. Nothing against the bunnies, but these guys are just as cute. They could be doing some Easter work. I don't know, Panda. Do you think you could carry an egg basket? Huh? Yeah? So Panda, again, looking for that forever home. He's a little boy. Oh, careful. And Panda, again, you know, this is the heartbreaking part. Panda is, again, one of those piggies that found a home, but it didn't work out, so Panda was returned here to the sanctuary. But Panda is also a mix and match pig. So he is not bonded with anyone right now, but he could be bonded with somebody here, or if you have your own piggy and want to bring him in. So, hi Panda. So this is Panda. If you want to come down and meet Panda, look at an adoption or a foster option. Both are available. And Panda says make sure you bring some heart-shaped peppers. Yes? All right. Okay, buddy, you keep your pepper. You keep your pepper. Okay, so there goes Panda. All right. So Panda's stepping off. Who's oh my goodness. Who is this? All right, come here, bud. This is Malloy. Come here, Malloy. I know, you're looking for snacks. Hold on. I got you. Here you go. Here we go. So Malloy was another Christmas baby. 2 years old, December 25th, 2021. And, boy, it seems like this is our second Christmas baby. And it seems like it's our second Christmas baby that's ready for the snow of winter. Now, our little boy here is, like I said, 1 year old, December 25th, 2021, came to the sanctuary on December 4th, 2022. So it wasn't even a year old when Malloy came here. Now, big fan of peppers. Ironically, not a fan of the snow because he can't even find himself if he gets in too deep a snowdrift. Right? You have a hard time finding anything? Yeah? Well, it's just, since I just found out it's really more the peppers than the carrots you like, shall we do a pepper? Or are we just getting a little bit nervous in front of the camera? Okay. So, obviously Malloy's a little shy in front of the camera, but that's okay because Malloy does like to snuggle. And Malloy is, again, looking for that forever home. So, if you want to come down, you want to go through the adoption process, or maybe even explore fostering for a little while to make sure piggy ownership is right for you. But these are all great little pigs, and they are looking for those forever homes. They are looking to be loved. They're looking to hang out, and these are great little partners. They love to hang out with you. They will sit with you. You want to sit down and have a long day. You want to be able to talk to somebody, let them listen. Tell you what, give them a couple of peppers. They'll sit on your lap and they'll talk and listen all day long. So, Malloy also available. All right, 2 years old. One of the mix and match piggies here that can be bonded either with your piggy or one of the piggies here. So, we're going to let Malloy head out, and we're going to cover a few things real quick before we go to our next break. So here we go. Malloy's going to come up, and Malloy gets to take those with him. Thank you. So I want to take a quick moment here before we sign off for a little while and the next video plays. I want to talk to you a little bit about the Guinea Pig Sanctuary's Dollar Challenge. One of the volunteers here at the sanctuary, named Chris Prue, started this recently, and I believe we really got to get some wheels under it. If you're watching us right now on the Guinea Pig Sanctuary Facebook page, if you take a look up top, you'll see that the Guinea Pig Sanctuary page has 11,000 followers right now. 11,000 followers follow this page. And if you're a member of Guinea Pigs of New England, you'll see that group has 4,800 followers. So together, you're looking at almost 15,000 followers. And Chris had a great idea. He made a great point. He brought up the $1 challenge. If everyone who follows these two pages was willing to donate just $1 a month, Venmo it, PayPal, however you'd like to donate. And again, the links to make donations financially are in the comments of each one of these videos. We're making it as easy as possible for you to do that. But $1 a month, that's all that we would need. If even just half the followers of both these pages made a donation of $1 a month, the Guinea Pig Sanctuary could see an influx of donations close to $8,000 a month. Now, as of the beginning of September, and I'm going to get the numbers for you for the next segment, but as of the beginning of September, the Guinea Pig Sanctuary themselves have paid $29,000 in vet bills to take care of these piggies that have been abandoned, who have been dropped off, who are looking forever homes. And that is money that comes from the donations from volunteers. That is money that comes from the donations of people who come here and they buy from the store, they buy from the shop. That comes out of the pockets of the volunteers. When the sanctuary hasn't raised enough and they've got a piggy who's sick, they will not let a piggy suffer. These volunteers take money out of their own pockets to help cover the cost. And the veterinary clinics that work with the sanctuary are wonderful. I'm going to find out their names because a lot of them work with the sanctuary and they help them budget through and get those payments made when they get made. But we could help the sanctuary if every one of us that follows this page Venmoed $1 a month. Again, 11,000 followers on just the Guinea Pig Sanctuary page alone. If every follower did $1 a month, we could give the Guinea Pig Sanctuary $11,000 a month. It would help them to pay the medical bills. It would help them to get the care and medical supplies that Nurse Jackie needs to take care of the piggies that are on different antibiotics, piggies that were so emaciated because they were left to die. They've got piggies that have come in here grotesquely underweight that have been cared for. We could make such a huge difference as followers of this page just by $1 a month. And if you're worried about remembering to do it every month, I'll help you out. Take October and pay a year's worth. Make it an annual event. Maybe we'll do this every October. Maybe we'll come here every October and we'll do this Pig-A-Thon. We'll see if we can get it so big that maybe somebody who's famous will show up and help us out. But every October, 1st of October, say I'm going to give my $1 a month donation all at once. I'm going to do it for the year. $12 for the year. If 11,000 people did $12 in the month of October, I can't even do the math right now. I can't even do the math right now. That's a lot of flipping money, but that's a lot of money that could help them pay the bills that they have here, take care of the pigs, feed them, help the volunteers get the health and wellness that these piggies need. Now, before I sign off real quick, I got one more here. Nut Pea. I like Nut Pea. Nut Pea is a cute little, come here, buddy, come here. All right, Nut Pea's 3 years old. Nut Pea, hi, buddy. Ooh, you want to look right at the camera? Oh, you smell the carrots. Where are you? Right here, bud. Right here. It's right here. There you go. Oh, we're camera shy. All right, well, you know what? Nut P has been here for 2 months. Does not like fireworks. You know what? A lot of different animals don't. He's a little bit jumpy, right? But when he really gets into it and he gets jumpy, big fan of dancing to music. Loves to popcorn to music. So Nut P's looking for a forever home as well. He's a little nervous. I don't think he's ready to take his carrot yet because he's a little camera shy. And Nut P is, again, one of our mix and match buddies. So you can bring a friend of your own. There we go. You can bring a friend of your own to come down and see if he bonds with Nut P. Or some of the other piggies you just saw, if you're already in love with Artie because he's an Elvis fan. Well, Artie wants to hear Elvis. Nut P likes to sing and dance. So, Nut P, again, looking for that forever home. Mix and match buddy. He is white and tan. He's got some beautiful coloring and markings on him. And he's healthy, ready to go, 3 years old. Oh, very energetic piggy. So, Nut P, I want you to come down and say hi. Think about
a cuddle bug.
Giving him a home. He does love to snuggle right in. He actually likes being held more than he does walking around the table.
He's a July 4th baby.
So, and he was born July 4th. So, you know, he's a patriotic pig. So, Nut P and I are going to talk a little bit about what music we like to dance to when we take a little bit of a break. In just a few minutes, another one of our videos are going to run with a little bit more information about the sanctuary, as well as a little bit more about some of our volunteers. So check it out. Again, any questions, any comments, throw them out there while we're live, throw them out afterwards, and we'll try and answer every one we can. And if you haven't been inspired yet, let Nut P be your inspiration to take a ride down here. 129 North Bridge Street, Salisbury, Mass. If you're close by, come on down. $1 for a raffle ticket, that huge basket. Bring some veggies, feed the pigs, shop in the store. Have a conversation with any of us here. We'd love to see you. So Nut P, you ready? So for me and Nut P, thanks. We'll see you in a little while.